Emily.
And we are back with another What's Blooming with Abby and Emily, where we talk all things something for our blooms and wedding and event trends. So today we have some fun segments for you guys.
Yeah. Today we are talking about Bridgerton Wedding Inspo featuring our floral collections. And then we're also doing a look into our insider group, seeing what's happening there. And then we're finishing off today with a how-to from one of our customers. So we have a few fun things today, like usual, and we're excited to jump into it.
So our first segment today, we're going to go over Bridgerton and the weddings and the collections we would pair with each character. So we are joined with our guest, Caitlin, Bridgerton expert. And
so my role here at Something for Our Blooms is the people and office manager.
Yes, we're very excited to have Caitlin on our team. This is second week?
Yeah.
But you are an
third week,
but you're an SBB bride.
I am.
So you know everything. She's gonna talk with us about Bridgerton and the floral themes and all the things. We're gonna start with the Millie collection. So our Millie collection, we've got a color palette of these light blue periwinkles and then ivories and whites. She's got so much fun movement. And Caitlin is gonna pair Millie with
Daphne.
Yes, and why?
Just because Daphne is like, she's the first daughter of the Bridgertons to get married. I almost paired her with Audrey just to kind of get that diamond of the season white scheme going on, but I couldn't resist. She just looked so good in those blues, those purples, those light tones in Bridgerton blue. So I thought Millie's like combination of the periwinkle blues and the white was a really good compliment to her.
Yeah, I agree. Love Millie with Daphne. If you want to shop Millie, links are in the description. Next, we have Marlo. So Marlo is our, I don't know, she's kind of spunky. She's got a fun color palette of shades of purple and burgundy and wine and lavender, lilac, all the shades of purple. So you chose Marlo to go with
Kate.
Okay.
So first of all, Marlo isn't like, I wouldn't call this a traditional bridal bouquet, and I wouldn't call Kate a traditional bride.
Yes.
She was considered a spinster. She didn't get married till she was 26, which is very not a spinster in this day and age. But her skin tone mixed with jewel tones, so like the deep blues, the turquoises, the dark purples, it just complements her so beautifully.
I agree.
So I think it just fit her vibe the most.
Yes, I totally agree with you.
Me too.
I love Marlo with Kate.
Yeah,
She's so beautiful.
Oh, Penelope.
Yes. So Lucy is the next collection. She is bright, sunny, joyful, like so happy. And so Penelope was who you paired her with.
Yes.
And why?
So I know Penelope in season 3 kind of got away from the yellow.
Yeah, she was like rebelling a little bit.
Was. Yeah. But I just feel like it's the perfect for the feathering, like just to go back to her Featherington roots, like the yellows, but then it has those really beautiful, just like muted tones as well. It just complements their whole ordeal, their entire family just so beautifully. It's fun, it's spunky. I think it just fits her so well.
So next collection is Taylor. And you paired Taylor with Violet, the mom, right?
Yeah.
And so she does not have a wedding featured in the series, but I agree. I think she's very Violet.
Yeah. Oh, so Violet.
Have you watched Queen Charlotte?
I have watched Queen Charlotte. She is just always going to be in love with Edmund. Like, there's nothing's ever going to replace him. She never wants to replace him. And so I just find these to be so beautiful just because it has, like, you know, the violet tones, the Bridgerton blue. No, like, why? It was just like, I saw Taylor and I was like, yeah, that's it.
Was a feeling. And then we have Zaya
and Eloise.
Yeah. Compared to all the other collections, she is the one that stands out because she's like so different. She's modern, she's architectural, she has very structural florals, which I feel like is maybe why you picked Eloise.
Exactly.
She's like so different than the rest.
She's modern. She wants to challenge like their societal views on gender, and like this just was Eloise. It's not the typical bride, and I love that.
Lastly, we have our girl Kate. So if you know, you know. Kate is that girl, and
Hyacinth is that girl.
So is that what the next season's gonna be?
Yeah, I do touch on season 4 a little bit. I know I said I didn't, but Hyacinth like isn't making her debut yet, but in season 4 she like begins to make her debut.
Yeah.
Like they let her hymns down and all that kind of stuff. And she throws like a little middle school dance ball. It was just so cute. And this just screams Hyacinth.
Okay,
Oh, yeah.
that's it.
That is our Bridgerton wedding inspo. We hope you had found a lot of inspo in this segment. Thank you, Caitlin, for sharing your expertise with us. If you love this segment and you want some more of these types of segments, let us know in the comments, because this was something new that we tried.
Yep.
And it was a lot of fun.
Yeah,
so thank you for
y'all
joining
so
us.
much.
So the next segment, we're going to be taking a look into our insiders group, seeing the hot topics, what everyone's talking about, and if you're not a member of that group, you should join.
Yeah.
So it's 2 different places. We have our Facebook insiders group, which has over
10.5K.
10.5K insiders,
Yes.
which is insane. That is such a great group for peer-to-peer collaboration. If you have a request and you're like, I am using the cake collection with pink bridesmaids dresses, and people will just flood the comments with photos.
Right.
And then we also have our Insiders Brodacast channel over on Instagram. So if you're not a Facebook person, but you are on Instagram, be sure to join there. We also give exclusive sneak peeks in that group. We do have some conversations going, and we do some giveaways. So if you are not on Facebook and want to join Instagram, do so. So let's go in the Facebook group and see what our insiders are talking about, because they're always talking about everything. I will do this one by Leah. She is an October 2026 bride here. She has a bunch of photos of her Pinterest boards, and it's very Zaya Stella vibes. But her post says, "Hi everyone, October 2026 bride to be here. I wanted to get people's opinions on what collection would look better for my inspo pics. I'm stuck between the Zaya and Stella collection. I truly feel like the Stella is maybe a bit more red than I would like, but it has more of the color palette I'm looking for. While the Zaya collection has more of the actual flowers I want and the greenery that I feel would help break up the colors. If anyone has other suggestions collection-wise, please let me know. Here are my inspo pics for reference. These are not from either collection, thanks in advance." He already has 3 comments, 1 being from me. So that's another great thing. Like, our whole team is in the insiders group, so we can very involved. Yeah. We'll comment and help you out. Someone said I'd stick with Zaya and have some burgundy stems. I suggested mixing Zaya and Stella, because we've done that in a how-to before, and it looks really great.
It's so good.
So yeah, that's just one example of how you can ask for help. That is usually a common post theme, is help.
The next one that I want to highlight is a real wedding. So this is Joy, and she just had her wedding featuring the Stella collection, and she said the Stella collection was stunning, easiest order and return experience. And she included all of her wedding photos, and it's very Western, rouge, chic, so it's really cute. And she shared all the ways that she styled the collection and used her pieces from her ceremony that you can see to her reception. So really love this, and again, just more inspo for anyone that is looking for it.
Yeah, okay, mine is about preview packs. So we just did a big preview pack promotion, and the preview packs are 50% off for a little bit. So someone in the group was sharing their preview pack with the group. She says, sharing preview pack for Kate versus Kinsley baseless centerpieces. Both are beautiful, but I learned that in person the Kate looks very different depending on what side you're looking from. This comparison confirmed that for my wildflower pastel theme, I'd go with Kinsley. And she shared a bunch of photos in her home. And I think it's important to note that our preview packs are really great to see the flowers in real life. If you want a preview pack, link in the description. But I had this feedback a while back, and someone got a preview pack of the Lucy collection, and then they went online and they posted a picture from our website, and the coloring was slightly off, but the lighting plays a huge difference, photography editing plays a huge difference. So there was someone who commented saying make sure your photographer editing is what you want the colors of your flowers to be, because There was a person in the group a while back who did Kensley, and her photographer's editing style made them super neon. And she was like, that's not what I was going for, and I wish I would have taken editing style into consideration when planning.
Yeah.
So that's just another good benefit of getting a preview pack, and just something to keep in mind.
Yeah.
The insiders are like our own customer service team. Like, they know everything, they know how the process works. Like, our team doesn't even have to comment and answer questions. It's so nice. If you're not an insider and you want to join one of our groups, both links are in the description. You can join our Facebook group, our Brodacast channel, or both, and just join the conversation.
Yeah.
It's a fun place to be.
Yes.
All right, so for our final segment, we are going to do a how-to request from Audrey, and Emily's going to give us the details.
Yes, so she wants a sweetheart table with some grounded florals, some florals on the top of her table, maybe a little candle. Okay. Audrey and Millie mixed.
And so her budget is
$200 to $400. So we have a little bit to work with, and
we're going to show you how to mix collections, which was a common question we've been getting, is how to mix collections if there's no blended product. Right. So we're going to do our tried and true aisle marker blend.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's get started. So we'll do the top florals first.
First product we have is the Millie Floral Swag. So as you can see, our swags are really a good size, and they come on this cage where it has suction cups and hooks where you can attach it to any structure or mirror or anything like that. But sometimes we like to use it on a table, so that's what we're going to do today. We'll just place one swag on the table like so, and then we have another swag that we'll also place next to it, just to create a longer floral piece.
Okay, so then next we're going to take our aisle markers. So if you have been following us for a while, you know our favorite pieces to blend collections with are aisle markers and posies. Price wise, aisle markers and posies are the same, but you will get more florals with an aisle marker because it's a longer piece, and you get like, you know,
greenery, more,
yeah. Just keep that in mind when you're looking to blend. If you need more florals, like an aisle marker would be best. Yeah. So the aisle marker just has this hook. It does come with the ribbon. We're gonna show you how to wrap the ribbon so that it's hidden. But we have how many here? Four. We have 4 aisle markers here, so we'll do 2 per swag.
So all you're gonna do is wrap the ribbon around the center.
Wrap it up.
And then you're gonna place it in the swag like so. So that's one. And then here's another.
Wanted to add more pops of white to Millie because most of her products are like blue, this delphinium and lilac periwinkle blue. And then I kind of have like the aisle marker coming down, so you can have more trailing greenery. And we're just gonna tuck her in, and everything is wire based, so you can gently move some stems around, make it come more this way, make it go more that way. Now we're gonna add florals to the base of the table. All right, so the final product is a vaseless centerpiece. So we have both the Millie vaseless centerpiece and Audrey here. Everything is built on this foam piece, so it sits flat, but we're just going to place them at the bottom of the table, and we're going to line them up next to each other so that they blend really nicely. And then the finishing details is decor. Okay, so finishing details are going to be our glass pillar candles. We have 2 sizes here. They come in a set of 6, and we're going to just place them. Okay, and then we're also going to place them on the floor. Why not? It comes in a set of 6, and we have some fish. Okay, and there's your final look. Sweetheart table for under $400. Yep. Audrey, we hope you love it. And if you recreate this for your wedding day, be sure to share your photos because we love to see them. come to life. We hope you loved this episode of What's Blooming with Abby and Emily. We hope this sparked some inspiration. If you want to see us do something for a segment, drop it in the comment below. If you have a request for a how-to, the form is below in the description. Let us know what area you need help with, your budget, what collection you're thinking about, and then add an inspiration picture, because that is key to the whole segment.
If you like this video and you want to see more, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok so you can have a say in what we do next.
See y'all next week.
Bye.